Good evening guys, my name is Tommy and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 4 of our Derby County FM save in FM23. And things are a little bit mixed. Let's head over to FM and I will show you just what I mean. So, you can see we are hemorrhaging money massively. I had no wage budget and no transfer budget at all. Things have changed a little bit. I've got a bit of cup money and stuff like that, so that has changed. If I have a look at my finances now and I have a look at the budget, you know, I have a wage budget of 190,000. I've got 192,000, so I'm not losing any money on wages anymore, so that's nice. Hopefully that should slow down. But as far as performance wise goes, it's been a little bit mixed. If we have a look at the last time that you was with us, so the last time was the 2-1 win against, where was it? Ipswich. We did the doubleheader, the Man City under-21s, and then we won in the last minute against Ipswich. Now you might be wondering why it's taken so long for a video to come about, because I've said ages ago that we were going to come back when we're playing Burton. The reason is because of cup progression. The Burton game has been postponed, and we've had all these matches between then and finally reaching Burton. So we are going to do Burton today. As far as recent progression's concerned, you can see it's been a little bit of a mixed bag. I have been winning a few games, but recently I went through a phase. I lost 3 out of 4 games. So things haven't been great. There's been a lot of postponements. And I think one of the main problems that I've had is, again, it's the same kind of theme where I am absolutely peppering their goal. But if we just have a look at James Collins, he is my leading goal scorer. Okay, so he's got 9 goals in the league so far. But look at his form for the last 20 matches. A 6.3, 6.4, 6.4. Then he had the odd 7.6 and 7.1. But 6, 6.3, 6.2. It's just not acceptable, and he's just not consistent at all, and it's a real shame. I just don't know what to do with him, really. He's got 9 goals this season in 23 appearances, which, you know, we are in January, so we've still got quite a way of the season left. He could easily get to 20 goals this season, but I can't have performances like 6 and 6.2. Now, if we have a look at the league, you'll see that we are down to 4th, which is a bit of a change because we were fighting out at the top of the table in the last video. But a lot of that has been postponements to the games. You can see that I've got 2 games in hand. Now, it hasn't helped that I have been losing a few games. So looking at the maths of it, even if I win the next 2 games in hand, I'll still be 7 points behind the leader. So things have taken a turn for the worse, really. But you will see that I am through to the 3rd round of the FA Cup, and I have managed to draw Manchester United at Old Trafford. So hopefully the ticket revenue that I get from that will boost the coffers a little bit. And I'm through to the quarter-final of the Papa John's, and I've drawn Arsenal under-21s away. So that will be interesting to see as well. So what we're going to try and do today is we are going to try and play the Burton game, and I want to play the Man United game. As far as the team's concerned, this is the team that I've been looking at so far. You know, I would really like to drop Collins, but I just haven't got the depth to be able to do that. My only other options up front are Asula and where's he gone? David McGoldrick, but he's playing in attacking midfield. This is, regardless of form, and maybe there is an argument to say I should be dropping him, but this is my strongest 11. Collins did bag 2 goals in the last game after I criticised his form, so hopefully he's starting to turn a bit of a corner. But yeah, this is the team that I'm going to go with. So let's just jump into it. So here we go. We are away, which should be interesting to see how we do. And we've got a highlight straight away. We've got Collins to McGoldrick to Bielik. And they're doing this kind of patient passing, waiting for the space, and then hopefully hitting with the attack straight away. There we go. Agatisi gets the ball intercepted away. And Burton seems to be dealing with it so far. Okay. Now, it'll be interesting to see what happens here with the defence. Are they just going to walk straight through the defence? He doesn't. He tries an effort for 30 yards out, and that was relatively easy. And we're back straight in with a highlight. It's Wildsmith who plays it out to Cashin. Again, this patient passing. Bielik to Curtis Davis, who finds Corey. Is it Corey Smith? It is Corey Smith. And Agatisi to McGoldrick. Finds Horahan and Barquazen. Oh, that was close. I thought Collins was going to just tap it in there. But that was a good effort, Barquazen. He's not really done much for the last couple of games. So it'd be interesting to see if he can get back into form a little bit. And that is quite calmly collected by Burton. We are looking like we are more in control. Having said that, it is a Burton highlight. But it is back in Derby possession, which is great. And it's cashing out the back to Hayden Roberts, playing it calmly, playing it nicely from the back. And we've got the long ball, finds Collins, out to McGoldrick on the left, crosses it in, doesn't find anyone. Can there be another attack from midfield? Horahan to Bielik. What's Bielik going to do with it? Shreds it through to James Collins, who hits it straight at the keeper. And this is the thing, James Collins hasn't been shy in front of the goal. He's just not converting them at all. Horahan crosses it in, and Cashin tried to have a go at the near post, but just misses. 24 minutes, straight back in with another highlight. I'm liking this. I'm liking this action, but I do want to see some goals. I don't just want to see countless shots on goal. What's McGoldrick going to do? Finds Barquazen? No, he doesn't find Barquazen. Hayden Roberts finds Barquazen this time. Is he going to cross it in? He is. Nothing comes of it again. And they've just had the ball taken off them. This is dangerous. It is. Numbers I've gotten back, but it's over the top to Powell. What's he going to do with it? Don't call for a penalty. Oh, great block by Cashin. 29 minutes, 61%, and back in with another highlight. Horahan with a free kick. Finds Agatisi, and his first goal of the season. It's 1-0 to Derby. 30 minutes in. We are away. That is looking good. I wonder what that does for us at the league now. Whether that puts us up to maybe third or something like that. What a good goal that was. Great cross in there by Horahan. And it's half time. We have 62% of the possession. 80% pass completion rate. 7 shots, 3 on target. They've had no shots on target. I would say that we're pretty much in control of this game. And I am going to delighted with your performance. Let's keep it up. Team talk for them. Let's get started the second half. We've got a few people looking a little bit tired. Barquazen is one of them. I'm going to be looking to bring him off soon. Maybe around 55, 60 minutes. Horahan finds Barquazen on the left. Doesn't really do anything with it. But Agatisi can pick it up back on the right. What's he going to do with it? Oh, he has a shot on his goal. It's a goal, 2-0. Agatisi with his second goal of the season. He doesn't score at all season, and then 2 in one game. What a good goal that was. He could have crossed that in. But he picked the ball up on the right, ran into the area with it, and just smashed it home straight past the Burton keeper. 2-0 Derby, and things are starting to look like they're a little bit more relaxed now. So I think it might be time now to bring Barquazen off and maybe Roberts off. Let's just have a look at what happens in this highlight though. We've got Agatisi picking it up. He's taken a long range shot, but it's quite comfortable. He looks hungry. He looks ready for his hat trick. 68 minutes. I think it's about time to bring a few players off. We're going to bring Tom Barquazen off and put Lewis Dobbin on. And we're going to bring Hayden Roberts off. And great, I don't have a left back to bring him off for. Do I have anyone who can play left back? Nope, so I think the best thing to do is bring Oduro on, who's a right wing back. And hopefully he can play at the left. Okay, so 73 minutes, 65% possession. Nothing really else has happened. We do have a Burton highlight though, and it's a long throwing into the area, but easily picked up by Wildsmith. Is this going to turn out to be a Derby highlight then? Wildsmith taking his time, not really going for that counter-attack approach anymore. He wants to control the game, but Burton have it at the edge of the area, threaded through, and Wildsmith comes out and picks up possession of the ball, rolls it out to Cashin. Cashin going for the long pass to Dobbin on the left. He beats his right back, Dobbin. Is he going to get the ball whipped in? He does get it whipped in. Agatisi picks it up on the right. We've seen him in this position before. This time he opts to cross it in. And Collins, this is the thing with Collins. Again, he's been doing a lot of this, missing sitters that he should be really converting. I'm going to swap Bielik for Bird out. And we're straight back in with another highlight. Cashin again, taking his time, playing it out from the back to Horahan. Back to the keeper, Wildsmith. Playing this kind of tippy-tappy football at the back. Trying to lure Burton out to create space. Curtis Davis advances, goes for the long pass, tries to find Collins, but doesn't find anyone. And Burton have the ball now. And again, Curtis Davis has the ball, tippy-tappy along the back four. And that long pass again that doesn't really go anywhere, but Derby do have the ball further up the pitch. They've given the ball away. And this looks a little bit dangerous. What's going to happen here? What happened there? What did my defence do? Why did we all slow down? Is that a glitch in the game? Because that looks like everyone slowed down there. That should have been easily Curtis Davis's ball, but he's kind of stopped. And Keller Dunn has converted it. We're 88 minutes. It is 2-1. I am going to start time wasting a little bit. I'm going to bring the tempo of this game down a little bit. And we're just going to see out the rest of this game, I think. But it is a Burton highlight. But Derby do pick it up. Horahan with the ball. Back to Wildsmith. We are in the final bits of extra added time. The whistle should be going anytime soon. Agatisi with the ball finds Collins, hopefully. What will Collins do? And Collins from outside of the area. That is his third goal in the last 2 games. Maybe the criticising of his form has actually worked. That was nicely done. But if you look at his rating here, 6.3. That's the only real thing that he's done this match. But nicely chested, brought down to the ground, and hit from just outside the area. That is 3-1, and I would say that that is a nicely earned win. Oh, was it off? No, it wasn't offside. It was just about, though. 3-1 Derby. I am happy with that. Let's see what that does to our league position. So that moves us up to 3rd. We do have 1 game in hand against Ipswich, which would put us to 49 points if we was to win that. Again, still 7 points behind, so we really do need Ipswich to trip up because I really want to be looking for that first place position if I can. That was overall a really good performance. I thought largely we stayed in control. And yeah, let's move over to the Manchester United game, the FA Cup 3rd round. Really, expectation-wise, I haven't really got much expectation. I truly believe that we're going to get trounced, but this will be a really good opportunity to try and get a little bit of money into that bank balance. I'll be really interested to see how much ticket revenue we get from that match. So I'll see you over at the team selection screen for the United and Derby game. So this is us at the team selection screen for the away game against Manchester United, and this is the team that I'm looking at starting. We've got Nathan Mendes-Lang, which is back from injury. Now, it does say that he can only really play up to 75 minutes, so I'll monitor his fitness levels during the game, but this is what I think I'm going to be lining up as. I like the look of Max Bird and Horahan in midfield, and Bielik has moved back to central defence because we're running a little bit short on fitness and quality in the defensive lineup. So Bielik moves down to central defender, Bird and Horahan in the midfield, and Collins is up front. Like I said, 3 goals in 2 games. Like I said as well, I'm not really expecting anything from this game against United, but it would be nice to get the lads out in Old Trafford, and it would be nice to see if we get any money from tickets. Let's head into the game, and let's see what happens against Man United. So looking at the lineups for the Man United game, they've pretty much gone with a strongest 11 that they can. This is the third round of the FA Cup. They're playing a League One side. David De Gea, Dalot, Maguire, Lindelof, Malacia, Eriksen, Martial, Fernandes, Antony. They've gone all out. I don't really know what to do as far as team talks. I feel like saying just go out there and just play your game. But ignore the critics and just enjoy yourselves. I'm just going to go for it. This is United that we're playing at. We're away at Old Trafford. Just go out and enjoy the occasion. I can't really expect much from Derby against United, but we'll see. Maybe there's a cup upset. %57% of possession so far. 12 minutes in. Nobody's had a shot on goal though, which, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy to make 16 minutes without a goal, without a goal conceded, I should say. All that could be about to change though with Dalot on the... Yeah, and Dalot just smashes it in from the right-hand side of the penalty area. It's 1-0. 16 minutes gone. Bielik couldn't really get rid of it. Dobbin couldn't get onto it. The second ball was won by United. Dalot picks it up and just smashes it. It looks like it was with the outside of his right foot as well, which is just cheeky, I think. 1-0 United. We are 21 minutes in. Let's give them an encouragement. Let's just try and keep the morale up as much as you can. You never know what's going to happen in football. Max Bird picks up the ball in midfield. He's on a yellow card, so I'll need to watch out for that. Dobbin on the left-hand side. Can he beat Dalot? He can. He crosses it in, but the United defender now turning into a counter-attack. Sancho takes a shot from quite far out and misses by quite a bit, actually. That was a bit of a waste. I'm not sure why they did that. Eriksen with a corner. Mendes Lang is going to pick it up. Is he going to get rid of it, or is he going to get the ball taken off him? No, he's going to take on the United player. McTominay picks it up, though. United just look really relaxed. They're just taking their time with everything, aren't they? Sancho on the left. Martial picks it up, and good little block there. That was a good block. Wildsmith was able to pick it up quite comfortably because of the intervention from the Derby defender there. And this highlight has not finished yet. It does look like it's going to be a United highlight though. Dalot picks up the ball. Through to Antony, who threw to Martial. That was just easy as you like. That was just too easy. It's United 2-0. 34 minutes. And yeah, I was thinking about tactics and I thought, do I play defensive? Do I play cautious? Do I have more reinforcements in the middle? But part of me just thinks, no, just go out, just play your game. You haven't changed your tactic for anybody else. This is the brand of football that we want to play. It's 2-0, it's half time. We've had 50% of possession. We haven't had any shots though. And since the last video, I have created a new tactic that is a little bit daring. But it is this tactic. It is a 4-1-4-1 tactic. Or 4-1-5 as FM23 describes it. But it's essentially two inverted wing backs helping out a DM in midfield with 4 attacking midfielders and a striker. Now in the past, when I've used this in between videos, if I've been chasing a game, it's actually worked quite well. We get a lot more shots on goal. So I'm in two minds as to whether to just finish the second half of this game just playing this, and let's just see what happens. See if we can just snatch a goal. Now Max Bird is on a yellow. This formation does play him out of position, so I'm going to bring him off at half time, and I'm going to put Agatisi in there. Do I put Agatisi in there or McGoldrick? Agatisi did get 2 goals in the last game. Yeah, Agatisi can go in there. That might bite me on the arse in a little bit. But anyway, we're going to change the tactic. Agatis is coming on at half time. Let's see what can happen in the second half. It's Derby with the ball. Cashing out of the defence. Long ball up. United pick it up again. And it's booted up. Collins does pick it up. Shaw didn't deal with that. It's Mendes-Lang on the right-hand side. Passes it to Collins, to Agatisi, to Forsyth. Then he gave the ball. Hit him on the back, it looked like. And now we're on the counter-attack. And Martial is not going to make it 3-0. I thought Martial was going to make it 3-0 there. That was interesting, though, because when we were moving forward, we had some great numbers up. If we can just snatch 1 or 2 goals, then, you know, this tie could get very interesting. Or that could happen. Or Bruno could just score a free kick and make it 3-0. Ah well. It was fun while it lasted. 58 minutes. United are 3-0 up. I didn't expect anything less. It's just a good day out for the guys. Conor Horahan's looking a bit knackered. Bielik is looking like he's given everything as well. Let's just bring Roberts on after this highlight. 72 minutes. Can we get a consolation goal? Just to say that we came to Old Trafford. No, Van der Beek picks the ball up, passes it over to Rashford, and Rashford's going to make it... Oh, okay, I thought he was going to make it 4-0. Anthony's got the ball on the right, crosses it in, Sancho's going to get there. 4-0, United. Easy as you like, 74 minutes gone. Let's go and bring a few people off. Bielik's going to come off for Hayden Roberts. And I'm going to bring Horahan off for Liam Thompson. And it's Sancho with the ball. Luke Shaw on the left. Over to Wan-Bissaka. Anthony. Back to Sancho. 5-0. 5-0. It's fine. It's fine. It's United. It's the FA Cup. Now, you guys might slate that mindset. And I appreciate that if you do, to be fair. But it's just... When I saw the draw and I saw that I was drawing away against United, I just thought, there's no point in even getting my hopes up. Not with focusing on the league. I've got the Papa John's trophy that I'm focusing on as well. Let's just see what money we can get from this. Oh, that was a massive shot. Nearly 6-0. Was that Fernandes? We're coming up to the end of the game now. It is 5-0, yeah, and it finishes 5-0. United batters us, to be fair. They had 22 shots with 10 on target, and we had 4. We were never in the game. And, yeah. Oh, I've just said we were the underdogs and you gave it your best shot. And they've all really, really angry at me. That's interesting. They were the underdogs. They did give it a good shot. I mean, to be fair, look at these ratings. Lewis Sibley 5.9, James Collins 5.9, Jason Knight 5.8. Maybe they didn't give it the best shot. Maybe I've massively let the team down on this game with my super lax attitude against not needing to win. Possibly. So just looking at the finances, I've come to the incomes tab and I've clicked on gate receipts. Am I right in thinking that this is correct? We're only on the 11th of January and it says that we've got £1.3 million in gate receipts. That has to be just from that Old Trafford game, or, you know, a little bit of the League One games, but the majority of that has to be the Old Trafford game, right? Because last season we only got, last month we only got 495,000 all month, and 11 days in we've got 1.3 mil. Is there a way for me to see how much specifically that one game got me? If there is, let me know in the comment section. I'd be really interested to see. But from the look of it, it looks like, although I can't tell specifically, it looks like that Old Trafford game did put some money in the coffers, which is great. 1.3 mil, and we're only on the 11th of January.